Hi guys, my name is Amrish. You're watching Gourmet at Home. Today I will be preparing another favorite recipe of mine which is prepared from papad. If you have seen my previous video where I have shared a recipe of papad and paneer curry which was inspired from Rajasthan, but today this curry is inspired from Bengal and the name of the curry is Papad Dalna. This recipe is mainly prepared during Durga Puja time, where everybody is busy in celebration and this curry takes no time to prepare at home. Also, it was a great learning for me to see a curry prepared in two different regions with almost similar ingredients but having a different flavor profile. So let's start preparing the recipe of Papad Dalna. The recipe of Papad Dalna is very simple. You don't require a long list of ingredients or vegetable. What you need is the potatoes, papad and some spices like chili powder, turmeric powder, cumin powder, some dry red chilies, bay leaf, asafoetida. So it's a very simple and straightforward recipe. So I will start by adding approximately 3 to 4 tablespoons of oil. So once the oil is hot, first we'll fry the papadum. We'll keep them on side. After frying the papadums, I'll continue frying the potatoes. Now we can see at this stage the potatoes are fried and we'll start working on preparing the curry for Papad Dalna in the same kadhai. For the curry, I will start by adding approximately 1.5 teaspoon of cumin seeds, followed by bay leaf and dry red chili. After adding the spices, I will add asafoetida powder, followed by fresh tomato puree. And we'll continue cooking the tomato puree in the kadhai for at least 15 to 20 minutes. Papads are mainly used as a pre-starter along with the chutneys before the main course is served or as a condiment along with the main course. But we can use this ingredient in more different ways and extensively in our cooking. Like for example, we can use the crumb of roasted or fried papadum to give a nice coating to the patties before frying them. We can blend the roasted papadums along with the spices and use this as a seasoning for the salads. We can also use the flour of roasted papadums to give a nice body and texture to the gravies and the curries. The papadum industry has got a lot of successful stories in India. The best example is Shri Mahila Grah Udyog Lijjat Papad. The company was founded by 7 women to sustain their livelihood in year 1959. After 3 months, they employed 25 more women in their group and now they have got 43,000 ladies working for them and they have got 81 branches all over India. Another successful story of papadum industry is from the southern part of India where a person started manufacturing papadum from a small village in Tamil Nadu in year 1915 and now the company is more than 100 years old. Initially, he was wrapping those papadum in banana leaf and delivering them on bicycles. And now the same appam or papadum is available all over India and it's been exported outside India also. And the name of the brand is Ambika Appam. We can see the tomatoes, they are cooked and masala is thick in texture. At this stage, I will put a spice blend which I have prepared with turmeric powder, chili powder and cumin powder. Papad industry has given inspiration and motivation to lots of women in India, where they have started making the papads from home and started selling them on shops. And also this has given a way to lot of home-based other products also, like pickles, chutneys and tiffin meals. So if you have any of your interesting recipe which is made from papad, do share with us. After adding the spices, we'll saute the masala for 2 to 3 minutes, and followed by I will add the fried potatoes. Along with the potatoes, I will add 1.5 teaspoon of sugar. After the sugar, I will add water to the kadhai and will give a one nice gentle boil to the gravy before adding the papadums to it. The gravy is simmering and it's almost ready for the papadums. But before that, I will add salt, give one nice gentle mix, and now I will add the fried papadums to the gravy. After adding the papadums, I will add half a teaspoon of garam masala and approximately 1.5 tablespoon of ghee. After adding the garam masala and ghee, we will simmer the gravy for another 1 to 2 minutes and then we'll put off the flame. After 5 minutes, papadums, they have soaked the gravy. They are soft and the gravy has got a nice texture. Addition of sugar is perfectly balancing the taste of the gravy. So let's start serving the papad dalna. So I'm serving the papad dalna with some ghee rice and a small ball of salad on side. This is another curry which is prepared from papad dalna, inspired from Bengal. I have served it along with some ghee rice and salad greens. You can also serve this curry along with chapati. It's a very simple and wholesome curry rounded with some unique flavors. Do try this recipe in your kitchen and looking forward to see you again in our next episode of Gourmet at Home.